And we're back with more Fire Emblem. Chapter 5, Flight, with Khiem and Jordan.
Hello.
And Kyle.
Yellow.
I wonder what will happen in this chapter. We just came back with a green-haired woman that is now apparently awake.
Really?
Did she just say that we rescued? She didn't go with them.
I know, what a bitch. Trying to steal a credit.
Taking all of the credit.
The name's Grail. I'm the commander of this mercenary company.
She's gotta be important. Her outfit's fancy.
She has a name.
Yeah, she has a name. She's not...
Her name isn't grandfather.
Or lady.
Yeah. But does she walk off any high cliffs?
No. I can tell you now that she does not.
That's only saved for blonde queens in the Fire Emblem franchise.
I don't think she was a queen yet. I think she was still just a princess.
Was she? I don't remember. All I know is she's the saddest character.
But she didn't die.
Yeah, she did.
She did not die. You could recruit her. She gets amnesia.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you come back to a village, it's like, hey, we found your sister. But what's wrong? She looks like she's got amnesia.
Is this a DLC thing?
No, it's not.
It's in the base game?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Oh man.
Can you have Chrom marry her?
No. No.
Can she marry anyone?
She can marry the avatar. Like, all the characters can marry the avatar. If they're the right gender.
Yeah.
Avatar.
What's his face? That shit face with the monkey guy.
What?
I can't remember his name. He was the guy that got her killed.
Oh. If you're the female avatar, you can marry him?
Yeah, you can recruit him, because he doesn't die on the battlefield when you kill him. And then he gets picked up somewhere else, and he joins bandits.
This makes me want to replay through and get those characters, because I never did.
They're free to get, because the way Nintendo did it was time released, where you get these paralog chapters.
Oh.
Oh, so those just got added over time.
Yeah, they, after, I think, 2 months into the game, all the characters were available.
Interesting. That's true, because I played that pretty much at launch, because you guys were both telling me how good it was.
Yeah. There was timed releases on that game.
Maybe
Real
I should
question.
go back, update it.
Do they call anyone a dastard in this game? It's important.
They do use it in one of the Fire Emblem games.
They use
not
it
sure.
in Awakening for sure.
I'm not sure if it's this one, but they use it in one of the older ones too.
You dastard.
I'm pretty sure they used Dastard in the first game that got brought over here.
You almost made us swear, Nintendo. You better watch out.
You know what I like about this game? It's voice acted during cutscenes, but in these dialogue parts, they don't go, what?
Oh.
Huh?
That's
Just emotional grunts the whole time that irritated the shit out of me.
I think they started that
In Awakening.
in Awakening, yeah.
And it's not just a Fire Emblem thing. Lots of games do it. They have text dialogue. I know, I'm probably going to mispronounce it, the Danganronpa games.
Oh yeah.
They do that too. Characters do audible grunts over text dialogue, and it annoys me to no end.
Yeah. I don't know why they do that. Oh yeah.
Rolf.
Did you hear that there's no dual audio for Fates?
No. What is...
It's just gonna be English only. There's no Japanese in there.
Oh, so you'd have to get a Japanese cart if you wanted to hear the Japanese?
Yeah. Apparently, what I'm hearing is that it's licensing, where you can't get the voice actors from Japan, like some of them, over into this game, overseas rather,
That's
because of
weird.
the agencies. And then the other thing was the fact that it's 3 games, and there's 2 cartridges, so that's a lot of data that needs to be put into those cartridges, and it's just not worth it to make it with dual audio.
I guess. So are you just going to get the English cart then, or are you going to port one?
I mean, I already have the Japanese one.
Oh, you do?
I just don't have a Japanese 3DS to play it on, because you require that, which I could get at any time. But I already got the special edition. I had that thing is such a pain because it's sold out almost immediately.
Of course.
And I called 3 stores on the day that they announced it to see if I could pre-order it. They said like, "Oh, that's not a thing." I was like, "What are you talking about? They just announced it." It's like, "Yeah, you can't do that." I was like, "Okay, fine." So I waited a day later. I called the stores again. I was like, "Yeah, we're not doing
Pre-orders are
that."
out.
No, they still weren't doing it. They had no idea what the fuck that was. I was like, "Okay, fine." So I waited a little bit longer. Then I forgot about it. Then I decided to call back and I was like, "Oh yeah, those are all sold out." I was like, "You motherfuckers!"
Jesus.
That's always the way.
Isn't that fucking GameStop needs to get on their shit?
Yeah.
Man. That's awful.
So then I later found out that Nintendo World in New York, you could pre-order there, but hey, we're here in California, we can't do that.
yeah, we're not exactly down the street.
So I contacted one of my buddies that's living in New York. I asked him, "Hey, could you go check it out, see if they're still doing this, and if you pre-order it for me?" And sure enough, he got one for me. He's like, "Cool.
Oh,
now
nice.
I have to just wait till the release day, and then he'll mail it over to me."
Oh, sick. So you'll have it in a week or two?
Yeah,
Assuming he's on the ball about it.
yeah. Well, a week or two of the game's release.
Yeah.
See, what's shitty and weird to me is like, okay, so you have Nintendo World in New York, that makes sense. Why wouldn't you have one in Southern California?
I don't know.
Like-
I mean, there's a Disneyland here, but no Disneyland anywhere else in the States, is there?
Florida.
Besides Florida?
There is literally one on West Coast and one on East Coast, so that makes sense.
Well, I mean, as of right now, there's only 4 Disneylands in the world, right?
no, there's a bunch.
No.
There's one in
2 in
Japan.
America, Japan, and France.
And
Or
then
Paris.
there's 2
Isn't there one in China?
China.
Are they up and running yet?
I
don't
one
know.
might not be up and running, but I know there are.
I know they
think
were
2
making
of
them, but I don't know if they were. Because I think like Hong Kong was going to get one or something.
Yeah, Hong Kong, and then there's already another.
Maybe
one.
Beijing or somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
But I don't see how Disneyland can prosper in China, though.
Well, I was actually
No,
talking.
I'm speaking purely just because I landed there when I went to Japan. That place is just fucked up. There's so much smog, you can't see anything. How
Well,
people would
because
enjoy that?
Everybody enjoys going to like a theme park. The fact that most people in China probably just like, well, this is shitty, but we deal with the smog.
I mean, like, seriously, you can't see that far in front of you. That's how thick the smog is.
Oh, no,
Iron
I've
lung
seen some
bastards,
pictures.
all of them, all billion of them.
Good lord. I mean, hopefully it'll dissipate soon, or they'll figure it out.
It's not gonna dissipate. They need to
No.
clean up the ways.
Yeah.
Like, their emission is just terrible.
Don't you remember what they were doing to clear the smog up before they hosted the
Mortars.
Olympics? Firing mortars into the sky to break up the clouds.
Which is fucking metal, but it's probably not very smart.
Yeah, who knows what they could be hitting? Jesus.
I mean, I don't think it was live, but that's still like firing a bunch of shit into the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're
Gotta come
shooting
down.
stuff that's gotta come down. You don't know who that could be hitting.
But ultimately, having an LA Nintendo World in a strategic location would be solid, I think. But that's just me wanting a goddamn Nintendo World.
Yeah. And speaking of shitty GameStop, by the way, so when a few weeks after Project Cross Zone 2 got announced, I went to my GameStop and I asked to pre-order it. Oh, can I get this?
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, well, this is it. This is what it's called. This is how it's spelled. All that fun stuff. I don't even know what's going on in the game. Are we being attacked in our home base?
Those soldiers that we killed, the rest of their army showed up, was like, hey, give us that woman.
Oh, okay.
They want the woman.
And then
But,
they're like, no!
and-
I was
now-
asking,
Yeah.
like, hey, do you guys, can I pre-order this game? They go, oh no, we're not taking pre-orders on it. Or, like, that game doesn't exist. It's like, the game does exist. That's why I'm here asking for it. I'm not retarded.
I mean, are you?
I'm clear. Okay, well, at the very least, I'm clearly not a 10-year-old that's making stuff up as I go along.
I want the new Super Smash Bros. 10, please.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna do this. Hopefully I do this right. I'm just gonna not fight
I
anybody.
want Wario Kart 8.
What?
Exactly. But what's funny, did you just pull something up on the internet and they were like, look?
No,
I would.
I had to go back later. They wouldn't let me...
They wouldn't even believe you if you pulled it up on the
Yeah,
internet?
I had to go back on a later date because it just wasn't a thing in their system yet.
That is
The day something gets announced, they don't have it.
atrocious. I mean, I went to...
It's not like I went, like, the same hour of the Nintendo Direct, you know? I went, like, at the end of the day.
True.
That poor
I
Archer.
mean, I went.
Fucked.
I went to Barnes and Noble last night to look for a Star Wars book, and that they said they had in stock. And originally, I'm just like, oh, they must have lost it because it was nowhere. And the guy was like, yeah, someone totally fucking stole that. And then I got a different book, and the only way they had to sense that someone had stolen it was like a big, easy to pull off thing on the front of the book, and I'm like, well, that's why someone fucking stole it.
Oh yeah, because their sensors are just underneath stickers.
Yeah, I'm just like, this isn't. I know, like, I used to have friends who would steal that without batting an eye. So I was depressed. I didn't get my Star Wars.
So I'm failing to understand your strategy here, because your guys aren't counterattacking.
Well, here's the thing. If they get here, I lose. I just have to defend this spot for 6 turns.
Oh, really?
Normally, if I were to play this game, I would hold up here with a couple units. Ike and Oscar and Boyd would be here. Then I would take Titania and the rest of the guys down here, and I would kill this guy because he drops an item. That gives me +2 luck if I use it.
Oh, wow.
But since we're not doing that, I'm just going to sit here and just let them...
I'm just going to hole up with your 2 best defensive characters.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit there and do nothing.
That's fair.
I don't know why they can't even hit Gatry, because he's slow as shit.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like, how does your knight dodge?
You shouldn't be.
He's a big dumb glacier.
Yeah, he should be sitting there and just eating damage. Why isn't she counterattacking?
Because I unequip their weapons so they don't fight back. So I don't waste durability and time.
Oh, but experience.
They're gaining experience. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It literally doesn't matter. Because after next turn, right? You beat the mission? They just retreat?
Yeah, it's just... You just defend, and then... Like, the dad, Grail, went away to go take care of something, and then he'll come back and he's like, hey, let's go.
And he just destroys all of them.
Cheese strats.
This is like some real cheese right here.
Is this, as far as like the speed run you saw before, is this what they did?
They did it a better way. They actually got the snipers to be up close at melee range, so that they didn't waste time watching all the attack animations. Like, all these 3 archers here, they'd be up 1. So they'd be blocking the melee units, so nothing would happen.
So it was just pass, 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 pass.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That is like some...
I'm not sure how
cheese.
they manipulated the enemies to do that, but let's kill one of these assholes and see what happens. I said kill. Okay,
Use your mage.
No, because if I kill them with the mage, that opens up a spot for one of these archers to walk up and shoot the mage.
Oh.
And I think they can kill him. He's supposed to be one of the best mages in the games too, but we're not using him. I really didn't use him that much in the game.
Is he one of the better ones because
Stat-wise, he's good.
Oh, okay.
Generally, what determines if a character is good is their starting stats and their growth rates. So, Makalov, he's one of the sword cavaliers that you can get later on. That's Marcio's brother. God, he looks so fucking ugly. I hope we get to him like, within the month or something. But his starting stats are kind of bad, but his growths aren't so bad, which makes him a viable unit near the end of the game.
Oh, he's a slow burn.
Yeah. Oh, I fucked up. He's shooting Ike. He's not supposed to be doing that.
Well, this is the last turn you have to defend anyway.
Well, now you can kill that archer with your archer, I guess.
Well, actually, no, that's still good, because he's blocking one of the melee guys anyway. So it's taking one less unit's action into play. Oh, I think they're leaving here. No, he just calls them the retreat.
Soldiers retreat! They have no weapons! And there's a fuckload of you at their doorstep!
They're just standing there. I don't understand.
He
Just
has
get out of here.
confounded me. Flee!
We need
Because
to.
our weenie hut units can't do any damage.
We need to regroup.
We have to regroup, guys. I need to cry a bit.
We're pushing all these buttons, but they're just blocking.
The blocking's too strong.
So solid.
Their reads are too good.
Yeah. The read of I am going to attack. I need to block.
He's got meter. Retreat.
Hey man, be like that Tekken 7 Akuma.
God.
Save that meter, son.
I actually want to play that.
Did
Just for
you
Akuma.
see that the developers released a small list for every character of how to deal with Akuma's fireball?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
cool.
specifically do not want you to eat his fireballs.
So they're telling you, like, if you bitch about fireball spam in this game, it's your own fault, because we told you how to beat it with literally every character.
I mean, you could just sidestep them. They're not that hard.
No, but these were, like, actual moves that characters had. Like,
Yeah,
back
you can-
3-4, and it has fireball invincibility, or you'll duck through it, or something
I mean, you
like
can
that.
literally, like, they don't track it all, so if you're up in his ass or something, you can dash in the right way and just smack him. What's funny now is, I was originally going to get a stick, just because, like, I was going to have to buy another controller for PS3 or PS4
Oh, look,
anyway.
there's a flaming medallion. That's the fire emblem in this game.
It's the gypsy magic! Burn the witch! Burn her!
So, the thing about that medallion, no one else in the world can touch that medallion except for her.
What happens if they do?
If they touch it, they go berserk and they start killing people.
Oh, that's
Nice.
fun. So she just has no murderous intent, and that's why she can hold it.
She has,
She's got a pure fart.
the control in her is stronger than the chaos, basically. That thing, no, it's an old game, so if you guys haven't played, then, no, I guess I won't spoil it. Whatever.
That's a cool design for a villainess.
I think she had a different name in Japanese. I forget what it was, though. It's not Patrine.
I really, really enjoy this "We're bad guys" music.
Hey, look, another pink-haired person.
No,
Yeah?
no.
Yeah?
Surely she won't be related to other pink-haired person.
She's not actually.
How good.
They don't all have to be related.
Yeah, you fucking piece of shit.
I was hoping they'd all be related. I was
No.
hoping this would be Star Wars, the game, the Fire Emblem.
In this game, it's probably only going to be that particular shade of green. Bom, 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 bom.
Alright, so it looks like we'll just be doing one chapter an episode.
Seems like it. Something similar.
Yeah, they're starting to get long. I guess the speedrun is a dream. Well, later, guys. Jesus Christ.